Tell about the, I've shared the email addresses with the participants. Just how to, if they are, if they need another reminder message. Okay, so, sure, please. You're able to see my
See my screen, right?
people who are coming in. You are able to see my screen, right?
Ah, yes, sir.
Webinar.
Screen visible, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Um, who is absolutely new here to this webinar? Like somebody who is attending it for the very first time? Oswald, are you somebody who's new?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay,
actually, my friend recommended this webinar
okay.
to me.
Who is your friend?
Aditya J.
Okay,
He is an
Aditya.
intern.
Okay, you are from St. Joseph College of Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, Oswald. So you're Aditya's classmate?
Ah, yes, sir. We are classmates.
Okay, okay, great. And you're in third year, right? You're entering into third year.
Yes, sir. We are entering third year.
Hmm. You're doing AI and ML.
Ah, yes, sir.
Anything else apart from that? Like that, these are these. This is something which I already know. Like something. What's your interest? What are you really interested in terms of AI?
Sir, I'm also currently pursuing BSc Data Science.
Oh,
That's
BSc Data Science.
yes, sir.
Where are you doing that? Is it correspondence?
Yes, sir. Correspondence.
Okay, interesting. BSc Data Science from which university?
Sir, IIT Madras, sir.
IIT Madras. Okay, that's a correspondence. Is it like you have classes in the weekends, or it's only contact classes once or twice in a, or like I don't know, maybe once in a year or once
Sir,
in a semester?
so there will be recorded videos. We have to watch it and you have to write the exams offline. They'll allot the centers.
Okay, okay. You have recorded videos. There won't be any direct classes.
Sir, there will be direct. Sometimes, actually, we have the access to entering IIT Madras. We have the ID card. They'll provide it, so we can attend webinars, workshops there.
Okay, great. Okay, nice. It's a 3 year program.
Yes, sir. 3-year program.
Okay, good. So, what made you to choose something like that? Because you're already pursuing your engineering and another
Yes, sir.
degree. Like, is there any reason for it? Like, is it not
Sir,
too much? Is it not taxing for you?
no, it is not like that. Sir,
Uh-huh.
actually, I'm interested in both, data science and artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I want to explore both the field. So I'll get an idea of everything.
Okay, great. Okay, that's nice, Oswald. Okay, I have a few more people joining in, and let me pass it over to Madame. Comes with the junior. Hari, can you please unplug all the computer which do not need want you to wait, I don't want this until the end of the webinar, I don't want power to be, we shouldn't be having this power outage. Okay, please. Meanwhile, you can do the shooting of your thing outside. Okay, and please hiding on that. I'll share the topic. You come there, I'll give the topic. You know how to create that human. Yes, no?
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, good morning, all of you. Some of you know how we go as a procedure, but for some of you, I'm sure it is new to you. I have many known names that I can see. Yeah, many known names like Aditya, Arlen, Belnia. Yeah, okay, so there are some more new names I can see, like Jebes, Tejashri, Tulasi. Okay, very good. So, welcome all of you, and let's go ahead as and then people can join in. Okay, so I usually ask for one of you to volunteer to read this for me. Okay, I think it's easier. I'll start with, I think I'll ask Aditya. Okay, his name starts with A, so it's very easy. And yeah, I have a message in front of you. So this is a webinar on career guidance for AI era. You know that, yes? And if you don't know, this is what we're going to go ahead with. So Aditya, please be loud and read this for me, Aditya. Aditya, are you there? Aditya, are you there? Or if not, I would ask Rashini, Birmia, or someone to do it for me. Yes? Who can volunteer to read this message just loud and clear? That's all. Arlin, Birmia. Aditya, do you hear me? Am I audible? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Since there's no reaction, I don't know what's happening at all. Aditya, probably there's a Wi-Fi problem. I'm assuming. Have your mobile data also connected just in case there is Wi-Fi issue. Rashini, you seem to be still connected. Why don't you read the message then? Rashini or Latika. Hi, Yuvan. Consecutive third time, is it, Yuvan?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good, very nice. Yes. Belmia, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Please read the message for me.
Let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can far surpass all the intellectual activities of any human, however clever. Since the design of machine is one of these intellectual activities, an ultra intelligent machine could design even better machines. There would then unquestionably be an intelligence explosion, and the intelligence of human would be left far behind. Thus, the first ultra intelligent machine is the last invention that human need ever make. Anything 90.
IG, good, 1965. Thank you so much, Belmia, for having read it. This was said by IG Good even in 1965. Okay, so for the newcomers who are attending it for the first time, I'm relating to a little bit of history which was there, and for us to just understand the reality that this is not something that happened today. It's not the 2020 era. It's not It is not the 20, after 20s alone, or the 2020, or right now 2025. It's not that. It's not after November 30th of 2022. What happened back then, that we will discuss in our upcoming slides. Okay, so this machine can surpass all the intellectual activities of any human, however clever. And that is what is called AI all about. Okay, well, so we have 3 chapters today. First, we start by talking about AI and its opportunities. Second will be let's code together. And third, we will conclude with how to secure an AI job. So here I have few points to really important to tell you with AI and its opportunities, how it has to be handled, etc. Okay, with your inputs. So make it an interactive session. Tell me whatever you feel like, wherever it is relevant. Well, so messages from the CTO Balaji sir and myself, Trupti, and the CEO Mr. Rudran. I have short messages for you here. So we are working towards one common vision, and I would like you all to join us, join hands with us towards that wonderful mission. Okay, so our roadmap goes like this: 2025, the Caramel Robot Teacher Bot, was created in a very quite simple version. But yeah, that's what has happened this year. And 2026, we have our mobile application. Okay, so this is what we are looking forward to have by 2026. 2027, we would like to incorporate the VR into the matrix, and the prototype 1 will be introduced by 2028. 2029 gives you the prototype 2. 2030, we are looking forward to create the fully autonomous robo professor, okay, named Caramel AI. We take complete pride in doing it like this, okay. So the fully autonomous robo professor is what we would like, so that there is no lack of education. There is nothing that people miss, they don't have, they're not privileged of whatever. Okay, so that is what we are looking forward to create by 2030. Okay, yes. What is AI? If I'm going to ask you this question, now you tell me whatever comes to your mind. Okay, tell me what you feel. Okay, don't read the message. Well, so tell me what you feel. Shakti can give me an answer. Bilmia, Rashini, Yuvan has always been an interactive person. So still, if you feel you want to give some another update, like 1 week ago it was different, ma'am. Now it is like this. If you want to tell that, you can tell. Otherwise, if your answers are same for this question, we'll wait for others to give reply. Okay? Tejasri, Tulasi, who would like to answer here? Yes? Tulasi R, Tejasri, Shakti. What is your answer if I ask you the question, what is an AI? How do you define AI? Tell me. Mm-hmm. Yes, please. One of you to give me any answer, can be a right answer, but I would like you to volunteer and tell me. Bilmia, what's your thought about this one? Lokesh has joined us. Very good. Rashini, you're also in the class, right? Rashini? What happened to all of you? Rashini, you're not able to unmute. Oh, your muted microphone, you're not able to unmute, is it? Okay. Well, so no one to give me any answer?
Ma'am, 2025 Caramel AI teacher bot was implemented, ma'am.
Yes, we have the Caramel AI, and it's still in the making. Okay, it is started. We have it as a bot on our website. You can check that. HereNowAI.com has the Caramel bot already interacting.
And after next 2026 also,
We would like to implement the telephone
smartphones.
application. Yes, into the smartphone, we want to integrate it as an application. Yes, that's right.
And 2027, the Calamity AI got through that virtual reality.
VR will be incorporated. Yeah. So you're explaining to me how AI will be, I asked you a simple definition of AI. If anyone would like to give in one word or one line or anything that you would like to, impart here, but you're explaining to me step by step on what is done. Okay, very good, Ewan. Okay, yes, go ahead.
In 2028, you have to find a similar device of Caramel AI.
Okay, okay.
Similarly, 2029 also next
Yeah,
another type of.
another prototype. Okay,
Then in 2030, finally Caramel AI robot.
autonomous, fully autonomous robot officer will be.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. So again, my question is very simple, but you explained the roadmap for me. Why I went back to the slide is so that nobody will be seeing a definition written there and will be influenced. Okay. So however, I'd still love to hear from you, Belmia, or anyone else who is participating here today in class. Aditya, I don't know what happened to him. Arlen, why don't you answer? Shalon has joined us. Latika is there. Lokesh is there. Okay, very good. So all of you, Tulasi, Tejushree, whoever is able to give in your input, that will be great. Okay. Yes. So what is AI? You have a friend and he's a very smart friend, very intelligent friend. Yeah, everything is about intelligence, no? Intelligent, more than intelligent, something who's somebody who's able to really duplicate your task, really learn and see and practice and redo your task. Okay, so that is AI all about. So imagine you have a really smart friend who can learn new things by watching and practicing just like you do. And when you ride a bike or play a game, okay, so it's like giving a computer a little brain. This friend is like your little computer and you're giving him a little brain. Imagine how much he will be able to produce for you. He is able to solve problems, answer questions. So just as you learn from your experiences, AI learns from lots of data. It helps you to make decisions, plays game with you, he rides bike with you, or understands pictures and sounds and videos and everything. So just like multifold of your intelligence and your output is what AI is all about. A friend who is able to do this for you. Okay, that is what AI is as a definition. You can add in more words and tell me how better it can be made. Having said that, the differences. What is the difference that you see in two of these pictures, ma? Now you should interact. Come on, you should be talking here. Only then it really makes sense. Yes. So,
In traditional
uh,
programming, the mother teaches the son how to do coffee
okay,
using the coffee machine. In
correct.
AI, without mother
Mm.
and coffee machine, so a boy is thinking coffee, ma'am.
Without the water and the coffee machine, boys able to even drink coffee. Oh, that is, I think, super intelligence. What you're telling me, huh? Without even something being there. Okay, well, thank you, Yuvan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your participation here, and the more that you're able to still tell. Okay. However, slight change from what you were told. Yes, in these two pictures, you can see that there on one side traditional programming there is a mother with the child and assisting the child. Ingredients are given to him. The mother is assisting the child, and ingredients are there. Machine is there. Everything is there. The difference, she is teaching him step by step how it has to be done. Whereas if it is artificial intelligence, nobody is there to teach you. Nobody gives you even written steps in a document. See, at least if the mother is not there, some steps are given in a document. We can see the steps and we can do it. We can replicate it. If that is the thought, it's still better. Hmm? But that's not what it is. Huh? Here, no steps will be given. No rules are listed out to you. You have to completely be autonomous, which means doing it all by yourself. When I say you, it's not you. The AI is able to perform like that. Okay? You just need ingredients and you just need to understand what output is expected. Okay? So if that is very clear to you,
screen.
You will find out
Then it should be
what
full.
the steps are,
But it should be
what it
full screen.
requires
Never-
you
never-
to complete,
never-
what it is
never
expecting
start.
out of you will be given by you. When I say you each time, it is the AI that is performing, finds out the steps. So, like, same thing to conclude here. There is traditional programming and there is AI. When it is traditional programming, what we give you is ingredients and we give you the rules also. Now you know this has to be done. The step 1, step 2, step 3, you put this, you add this, you get this. And your output is ready. Very tasty coffee. What about the method, which is AI method? You have input, the ingredients are given to you, measures are given to you, okay? May or may not be, I don't know. It can be sometimes in a beta mode, measures are given and then you don't have measures given, whatever. However, the instructions, rules, or steps are not explained. The output is derived. The AI figures out the rules and steps to prepare the coffee. Prepare coffee as a procedure, how it happens, what is first, what is second, what is third. Everything is designed and understood and derived by the AI itself or itself. Okay? Yes. Now moving on. Learn AI with here and now.
Fix this one.
Yes.
Who knows how to fix the
AI has not just been the new thing that happened. This is something which has happened years ago, and it dates back to centuries ago, 40s and 50s, where making machines capable of performing intelligent tasks like human beings is called artificial intelligence. 40s and 50s itself. Machine learning is where a set of algorithms used by machines to learn from experience or data. Okay, so machine learning is where a set of data is given to you, is used by the machines to learn from that sort of an experience. Okay, deep learning, a multi-layer neural network architecture to learn representations. Okay, so that is deep learning. Deep learning is when the multi-layer neural network architecture is used to learn representations. Generative AI is what we are heading towards right now, 2010 and 2020s, using these deep neural networks like transformers, for example, human language tasks, or for image and audio generation, video generation, etc. Okay, so that's how you see the milestones from artificial intelligence to machine learning to deep learning and generative AI. Okay. Types of AI. Tell me what you understand when you see these three abbreviations. I have in front of you ANI, AGI, ACI. I'm requesting you not to answer because he knows the answers. Okay, he knew it himself and he has attended our webinar earlier, so he knows this. But any of you who is new to this, please give me an answer on what it is. Okay, ANI, AGI, ASI. What are these terms standing for? People, can you please answer? Has Aditya joined us back? Tejashree, yes ma, tell me please. Tejashree, I'm waiting, I'm very eager to know from you.
Narrow intelligence, general intelligence, and super intelligence.
Yes. Tejashree, what do you do? Where are you from?
Currently, I'm in Chennai, and I'm a data scientist who is recently worked from UK, and I just relocated back to India.
Okay, so you've done your master's from UK?
Yes, I've completed my master's and worked in a company called Strand Palace as a master analyst, and I'm now back to India. Sorry?
What is the name of the company?
Strand Palace. It's a hospitality hotel wherein my role falls into a cost and financial analysis.
Okay.
And I am eager to learn more about AI, so I'm very much into learning and knowing what is in the new generation. That's the reason why I'm learning more in here and now.
Wonderful. Do join us for all the upcoming webinars. We have kind of had topics decided for until the last Saturday of the year. Okay, so even until December, and we are happy that we have always new set of people also joining us, and Nice. Yeah, happy to have you here, Tejashree. Thanks for your answers. Thank you, Tejashree. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thanks for your answers. And let's just like what Tejashree said. ANI is artificial narrow intelligence where it's designed to perform specific tasks, just like the word it has. Specific, hence it's very narrow and targeted. Artificial general intelligence can behave in a human-like way across all tasks. So they're able to do generalized and all tasks. Okay. Whereas ASI is super intelligence, smarter than the humans. And that's the stuff of sci-fi. Okay. Now, list me or tell me out of these or not of these, if you have used, which is not an AI and an AI, which of these have you used, or which of these you're aware of, what of these are you observing closely, using them, and how has it been making your life easier? Bilmia? Yes, Mahakavi, Rajkarapaya, Lokesh, Latika, Shalom, Arlin. Anandi, what do you want to say here, Anandi? Yeah? Can I get to hear from you, please? What is not an AI and what is AI? Which of these you don't tell me? Anandi, are you hearing me? Yeah? Anandi? Not an AI makes like things easier, okay, work easier. Which of these do you use regularly or which of these you have not used at all? None of these you have used? Are you sure? Are you sure that you have not used any of these? Yeah? Amira, Abdullah, are you a student or a working professional now?
Ma'am, I am a student, ma'am.
What are you doing?
Ma'am, final year.
Okay. Final year
ANDS.
in? Where are you doing this from?
Ma'am?
Where are you doing it? Which college are you from?
Ma'am, Coimbatore, ISA College of Engineering and Technology.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good from Coimbatore. Okay, Amira. Yes, so do you use any of these AI tools? Have you tried using any of these AI tools? Anybody can give me an answer, please? No? Okay. So the most familiar one is here and the most ancient one is also there. The static algorithm, which is used in a calculator. You would have used it definitely during childhood days. Okay, at some point you would have seen it fancy, at least to just type it and see. It may not be on a regular basis unless it was required for making calculations. Even today in shops, so many shops you can find that. Okay, so beyond that, today we have landed on something that can really give you any answer, almost any answer, being able to simplify many of our tasks, right? So that is what AI is all about. AI-driven applications, self-learning systems, like what is used in the autopilot in Tesla cars, and AI-powered automation UiPath, machine learning models. Okay, so there are also other things which is not AI, which we still use. I'm not telling that they are all going to go completely non-existing. They will exist, but dominantly AI is going to take charge. Okay, now why is this happening? Because it's a movement. This is a change that has to be embraced simply, right? Now, have you seen this creature? Any of you have seen this creature? I strongly feel there is a major Wi-Fi problem or network issue. Many of them are quitting and they're coming back. Okay, so do you, any of you know this creature? Have you seen this creature?
It shows the extinction.
It shows everyone. Yes, you. Thank you. Absolutely. This creature we have seen in the museum, we've seen on books, we have read about it. Okay, we've seen on movies, yeah, and created parts and all that. But they don't exist anymore. They are all extinct. Yes, not even as endangered animals, but they are all extinct. What happens when such big dinosaurs are gone? How do you think it would be easy for so many others to survive? Dinosaurs could not survive, right? So there are such other dinosaurs. Who are they? I have a list of few other dinosaurs, okay, in front of you. Just Nokia, Kodak, and BlackBerry. Have you heard any of these? Have you seen any of these? Not seen, not heard? Totally new to all of this?
Except
Blackberry.
Kodak.
No, not done.
You know BlackBerry phones. Okay. Others?
My mother had the Nokia phone and we had a Kodak camera and my sister used BlackBerry.
Okay. Good. Yes, Tejasvi. So there are few dinosaurs what we have listed out here, okay, which are not existing anymore today. They are all extinct. Do you agree with me, Tejasvi? Does anyone really bother to use the Nokia phone?
Absolutely. They are extinct now.
Yeah. Kodak is into pharmaceuticals. Earlier they were into in the film roles, okay, that they had created. Cameras, of course, yes. Film roll they used to produce. And today they are in pharmaceuticals. Okay? So similarly, like Nokia, BlackBerry as well. It was even used by one of the former presidents, ex-presidents, but of America, ex-president of America was using it. That's how it became so popular. But then today it doesn't even exist in the market at all. Okay, so they are all like dinosaurs who were used. They used to rule the electronic industry at some point, and today they don't exist at all. So what happened to them? They just went, washed out, and the next dinosaur we think could be Apple because they're very slow when it comes to AI and integration. Do you agree with me or no? Would any of you like to contract with me here? Anybody would you be telling me yes or a no for this? Apple becoming the next dinosaur. Now want to answer? Okay. Well, so this is a probability. No? This is a probability. We don't know. We're not sure. It may or may not happen like this, right? Okay. How to prepare for this changing world? What should you be doing for the changing world? How are you going to be still there in the changing world in spite of knowing this is a changing world? How am I going to be fitting into this world? Okay? Yes. So I have two options, a plan A and a plan B. Now what do you think is the plan A and then the plan B? Any of you to give me an answer, please? What is... Okay, so the plan A is learn AI, and plan B, can you guess plan B what it could be? You want to see? Well, it's not complicated at all. It's just you better learn. Okay? Yeah? So, this is the need of the hour. This is exactly what we want. And let us not become another dinosaur who would go extinct. Okay? And in contrast, we all should be existing. We all should not be moving out of the current world. After all, it's all human who has created everything, right? So, we absolutely are deserving of enjoying all that we have created and what we have invested into. Yes or no? And there I have this two plans, which is learn AI, and you better learn AI as your plan B. Okay? Yeah. So on this note, let me continue, and I have 5 actionable steps to land on your first AI or data scientist job. So this is going to be pretty quick. It can be helpful. It may be known, some information may be known to some of you or all of you. Some information can be new to some of you or all of you accordingly. But do pay attention, give me your input, and we'll make it better. Okay? There's always a confusion between what comes first, right? Is it this or that? So when I have this or that stuff, okay, it talks about experience and gaining knowledge. So is it experience? Am I going to study? Am I going to gain it through experience? What is that I will be able to? What is it that I'm capable of doing today? Okay, and how is it that I can be equipped? Make sure that you gain experience. So internships play a very, very, very important role. There can be learning happening on a daily basis, everyday basis. There will always be learning happening. So believe me, be ready to go get your experience. Don't wait until you finish your learning and then only get your experience. See, there can be times where parents tell you, you don't have to go over and come for me. It's not what I require for the family. You just have to study and build your career. That is what generally parents can say. As a parent, I may also say the same. But what I would say is, you learn, but you also gain experience. Now that can be done by anyone. Today, the technology is so good, that it is absolutely possible that you can learn from home and step out of your home to go get experience. Yes or no? Those days were different. They were totally different. You had to go out to study alone and then gain experience just by redoing it at home. Okay? Just learning the theory, repeating it, doing more problem sums, and trying to do more of question papers, etc. Those days, what we would have done. But now take the cycle, and step 1 is to get experience. I hope I'm clear going into the next step. Step 2 is build a targeted portfolio. When I say a targeted portfolio, now where do you hold your portfolio? Are you going to write it and have it on paper and talk to your recruiter? Absolutely. So there are places where you can hold your portfolio in a very nice way, the way it is given to you. So Kaggle, Dasher, GitHub, or Data Science Portfolio.io. These are places where you can hold your portfolio. Okay, so these are the areas where these are literally like a Google space, okay, or an iCloud space where you can very conveniently, comfortably put it in this log of all that you know, all that you're developing, all that you're learning, studying, creating. Okay, put your codes in the repository, and that repository can be Kaggle, can be DAXHub, or can be GitHub, and so on. Okay, so use maximum these portfolios and use these platforms to keep your portfolios and pull it out whenever a recruiter is asking you. Yeah. Market your projects and yourself. See, unless you really do propaganda for yourself, you really promote yourself, how are they going to know? Yeah? How are you going to be reached? How are you going to be seen? So, you should be ready to have your projects, your profiles, and everything put on the right places. Exhibit them in the right place and with the right combination of details given there. Market your projects and yourself. Write about yourself. Be participated in such forums and platforms where you are noticed by people, and LinkedIn and Medium are such places. Step 4, apply strategically. That is the bimodal approach. 1, either you have a targeted method. Okay, so for the top choice of jobs, what you do, you have your area of expertise, and then deeply resume and then etc. And there's high flow and low volumes. Okay, so unless going through any particular reference or recommendation, this may be, of course, something that can it's targeted, it may get only lesser volume and output. Whereas when you do the approach 2, it's spray and pray method. Okay, so it's like you spray it and you keep praying, and all others do all the places, and it will just happen. That's what you use a polish of strong residue and focus on the body 10 to 20 apps. They keep lying, okay, and you can also play the number game, you acknowledge the 1% of the ratio, conversion ratio, and lower the effort per application, the higher the name you get. Okay, so this is your step number 4. You apply strategically approach your application. And I have the 5th one, which is a relentless interview preparation method. Do you ever think anything can be done without preparation? Ever think? For me, it's an absolute impossible that you can do anything without preparation, right? The simplest thing I've noticed is it requires preparation. Something done over and over again, and it becomes very normal. It becomes very just, something that you do on an everyday basis. Okay, so getting interviews is just the start, but you must fast. That's the most important criteria. Now for that to happen, practice continuously. You start practicing from day 1 of your job search. Okay, prepare. Practice and keep preparing continuously from the day 1, even before that. Even when you're doing your education, you can start even preparing yourself. It can be the most interesting part of applying for how you're doing jobs. Just trying that on formal clothing, etc. And focus areas. Focus areas needs to be technical, behavioral, comfort fit, as well as all that you need to remember. Technical can be SQL, Python, stats, machine learning, case studies, etc. Use all of these resources to, like the interview query, you can use them. Behavioral. So the behavioral part of it is practicing structuring answers like the STAR method. We are going to follow it like we just had a glance at the following slide about the STAR method. How do you, practice structuring your answers? How should your answers be? So company fit is where you research culture, values, mission, metrics before each interview. So you have to definitely understand what the employer is requesting, what the employer is expecting, right? So look into if you really fit into this. Look into if this is what you're expecting. It's okay if things can be done into the placement, or it's okay if you simply go very ahead in advance and look to the employer, whichever suits you find to your style of work. And then comes the what you need to remember. Employers, they hire well-rounded problem solvers. Yeah. So if you're able to step up and think, oh yeah, I can do it. I don't think there's an issue. This is a simple thing. However, I have my scope of work and I have to be like, yes, they're coming, you come inside, you help them and tell them what has happened, okay, and what are the best ways what you should be doing. Okay? So this can be done by employers. They take only rounded individuals who can share problems and fix the STAR method. Now what is to do with the STAR method? How many of you have used this technique? So many of you know this already. Who are they if you know it? None of you? Tejashree? So Tejashree does not know the STAR method at all. You want to try this?
Sorry, I couldn't catch that quite clear. Could you repeat that?
Okay. So have you tried the star method when you are presenting your, giving your solutions?
Yes, kind of we have used the star method or while previous method. We have also one more method called like the beer model. Like we approach or we talk or when we present our case. I mean, it's something similar to the star method, which I am rating it right now. Yes, we have used it in our previous one.
Which one?
It's the beer model. Like we first analyze the situation, or we get the basics from the situation, and then we estimate and evaluate, and then present our final resolution to the use cases. So yes, which is also following to the star method.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Well, so what do you do with the star method? Start with S. Explain the situation so that the interviewer understands the context of an example and every detail that contributes to 20%. Next, talk about the task problem. First, we start with the situation, then we go to the task. Okay? So the task and the problem or challenge that you took and the responsibility for completing your goal of your efforts. So why did you even take up this task and what is it all about? That takes to 10%. And then if you say that you have done this, you've done that, this, yeah. But instead of that, not talking about the actions, that will be putting the other person in. Okay, so describe the actions that you personally took to complete the task or reach the end of the goal and highlight the skills or character traits addressed in the scenario. Okay, so that is A. Actions and R stands for the results. Now subscribe, and then you kind of you get to be part of that. The positive outcomes or the result of all your actions or efforts is what you're going to tell. Okay, and if you are able to tell it in a very quantifiable way, if you are able to tell this is what I did and this is what I brought, if you can measure your results, okay, that really makes you efficient. That's only 10% of what the entire effort that you put in, but that really brings in more credibility into what you're able to present as an idea. Okay, or idea, or the work, or the task, or you complete, or problem solving. End of the day, it's all a problem solving skill that is matters, isn't it? But following the star method, it's more procedural. You can add other words also if you have STAR, another S to it, or if you have another alphabet which you can coin for an acronym. Anything we are talking about it, you can always add more in our upcoming other ones if you wish. Yeah. Quick look into the job roles in which other companies that hire you. I have a list of job roles here from business analyst to data analyst, engineers, ML engineer, DL engineers to senior data scientists, applied data scientists, and SQL developers, Power BI developers, etc., etc. So all of these are positions, and they are possible that you are recruited into any of these mentioned companies. Okay, so all of them have AI, and it's all about how you will be able to use it. Where do you fit into? What is it that you should upgrade your skills on? Okay, and what is the in thing these days? How do I get better at it, etc., etc. That's what should be your quest for learning. They are the companies but ready to hire you. A quick look into how you're getting remunerated. What is your pay scale? Well, here I have a slab. The earning potential from 0 to 3 years is 20K to 40K on a monthly basis. And annually it becomes 3.6 lakhs to 4.8 lakhs. But even before it can double completely, 0 to 3 years, you can see it's for 3 to 5 years. With AI experience, your monthly income can be 40K to 3 lakhs. So similarly, on an annual income, you can 4.8 to 3.6 or 36 lakhs. And with AI experience, about 5 to 8 years, all that you will be earning is 3 lakhs to 8.33 lakhs per month and 36 lakhs to 1 crore even per annum. This is a very, very, very doable thing. Don't think these are just like the numbers filled in from all of these boxes according to the difficulty level, etc. No, but this is absolutely doable. Well, so now we are to the end of the AI opportunities. I'm passing to Sir to talk about how we code and what we can bring as a output. Okay? Yes. Thank you so much. We will come back and we will. I'm going to meet you again in a while. All right.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Thank you so much, Hey, so let's begin. And before doing that, let me first share my screen. And also, I would like to know the participants' current Python level. Right? Now, this is a usual question that I ask just for me to understand if I have people who are in tech background or people who are from non-tech background. So, what's your coding experience like? Whatever, not necessarily Python, it could be any language. If you could tell me what is your current level in coding? Coding, no coding. Are you even there? Like I asked you a question. Like, please let me know by thumbs up that if you can hear me, because I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're talking, I'm not able to hear you. I want to check that. Yeah, intermediate. Okay, good. Intermediate and yes. Okay, if you could, Tejashri. Tejashri, are you part of Adishankara?
No.
No. Where are you from?
I'm currently in Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
And previously I was in UK for the last 3 years. So.
Okay, you are in the UK?
I was in UK, just got relocated back to
Okay, you are an intermediate in Python.
Intermediate in Python, Java, and C Sharp.
Okay, great, that's great. Okay, so what do you do currently?
I was a data scientist, kind of data analytics, cost analytics mainly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How about others? Your level, if you could, you can either say basic, intermediate, or advanced, or you can even rate yourself from 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the highest. Yeah, Vincent. Okay, so if you are, if you're completely new, is there anybody who's absolutely new to coding, just started to learn? Okay, Shakti, I think you know already, Shakti. You must be knowing to code. You're not a beginner. Okay, but you did something related to aviation, no? That's okay. Okay, Shakti. Thank you. Let's begin this. What we are going to do today, I'm going to start with empty Google folder. Let me just show you this. I have some of the folders whichever webinars that I presented, I have them here. I also have them in the GitHub repositories. So it is github.com/HereAndNowAI. So if you go to repositories of AI webinars, you will find whatever we do. The code, source code, you will be able to download from there. Now I have webinar 11, building an image caption generator. Let me just zoom in a little. Webinar 11, building an image caption generator. So here I have this plan. Like we are going to build a simple interface like this, Camel AI. This is a screenshot that I've taken from the interface. Like this is how this interface is what we are going to build. So this is today's one is going to be very simple. If you have attended already the previous ones, we were using the proprietary models. Now we are going to pull some models from Hugging Face, and we'll be doing a caption generation. So the interface will be like this. You will be able to upload an image here, and when you hit on submit, you will have caption generated here. So this is going to be from an open source model. Since it's an open source model, the effectiveness would be a little lesser because of the computation power. If we use proprietary models like OpenAI's GPT models, or if we use Gemini models or Claude models, we would be getting better results. So without further ado, let's get started. I hope you are familiar with Google Colab. You can give a thumbs up when you want to say yes. So I get to know that you are also actively participating. If it is possible, please have two screens. One where you watch this webinar, the other one is where, thank you, one where you watch this webinar, the other one where you can do the coding itself. You can watch this on a mobile phone. If you have a laptop computer, on a laptop you can code along. It would be nice if you could do that. Otherwise, if you don't have that facility, you can always take notes in your notebook. You can ask questions if you want to ask in the middle or even in the end. And okay, let's begin. Anyway, this entire webinar is being recorded and live streamed. You can also revisit it on our YouTube channel. The link was already shared in the beginning. Even at the end of the webinar, ma'am will again share along with a few more closure notes when she adds. I right click here on an empty, I wouldn't say completely empty. I have one Google Docs file here. So it's just a very simple Google folder. I'm right clicking here. I'm going to more, and I'm going to click on Google Collaboratory. If you don't have it already, you have to click on Connect More Apps. And then here Google Workspace Marketplace. Here you type Colab, or like this, Colab, or just Co, it came. When I wrote Co, it came Collaboratory. Click on this. Since I've already installed it, I can see here this installed symbol. If you click on this, you will be led to this page. Then you will see install here. You can click on it, one click, and you can install it. After installing it, you can close this. You can come back here, right click, and then click on more, and click on Collaboratory. Since this folder is shared with a few others, it is going to show like this to me. Otherwise, for you, it would come. If it's not shared with anybody, the file would be opening automatically. Have it all. I still don't understand why my Colab comes always in French. I changed it to English long back, but still it is persisting. So I'm just hard coding it and saying it like give me the language of language in English. I don't think this would work right now because I didn't use equal to. I used minus instead of equal to. Now it should, yeah. Now it is loading. This is just a hard way of resetting it and making it to work in English so that everybody understands. Is there anybody who's not like? They must be knowing. You must be knowing Google Colab because you worked as a data scientist. So you must have used Jupyter notebooks and Colab notebooks. Am I right? Okay, great. So here we click on connect. Those who are new to it, like this is how we. This is a code editor, which is a cloud-based code editor. similar to Jupyter Notebook. So we click on this connect button, and it is going to connect us to the Google server. So we don't have to install Python or any other applications, like even the IDE, we don't need to install it. If you type colab.research.google.com, you'll be able to come here. When you have not installed it, like you don't really have to install. Like even if you start running this, it will be installed in your Google Drive. Okay, so here I'm going to name this as webinar, webinar number 11, and the name of the webinar is AI image caption generator. And this is going to be IPython notebook. This is the extension for this file, just like how we have CSV file, XLSX file, yeah, so on. So forth. This is where we are going to write code. Is there anybody who's absolutely new to Python? Anybody who doesn't know Python at all in this group? I can take the silence as that no, everybody knows. So, is there anybody, where I have to explain some basics of Python before proceeding? Okay, so since there is absolute silence, I assume that you know already. So when we want to begin any application in Python, what we do, we start, there are few steps involved. Like, let me just describe the steps. First, we need to, step number one. Step one is to install the libraries. We are going to install Python libraries. Okay, step number one is like installing the libraries. And then step number two would be, after installing, what we would do, we'd be importing the libraries. And then here, for this image caption generator, for this, what we are going to do, we'll be loading the, like we are installing it, importing it, and we load the functions from the library. If you don't understand, like libraries, this is step number 3. Okay, this is step number 3. This is, those who are from non-tech background, this is how I give explanation. If you want to cook, what you do, if you need ingredients, you need vegetables. So you go to the market, and when you don't have anything in your in-house, you go to market and you buy them from supermarket. After buying it from supermarket, it would be in your, it wouldn't come to your kitchen table automatically. You need to bring it yourself. So that is called importing. So putting it in the right place where you can organize and start working. Loading is nothing but loading is like putting all the ingredients into the vessel, and you start cooking. That you do by creating a function. So here we are going to create a Python function, creating a Python function called generate caption. So this is where we will be generating the caption itself. Then our final step. So this is a very simple file. Fifth and the final step is the interface part itself. So we'll build an interface like this, and we would upload an image here. And when we click on submit, we should be able to see the caption. here. So interface, building the interface for the application itself. Okay, so let's begin. Like some of the libraries that we will be needing for this activity is okay, what are the actions that we are going to like perform? Yeah, we are going to create a Python function image. So if we are handling image, can you please name few of the libraries that you already know? Since you have, if you are not new to this webinar, you must be knowing for the building the interface. We are familiar with a library called. Somebody could answer. Or somebody who's some of the repeat audience.
Torch.
Oh, somebody said torch. Did you say torch? How do I make it so I have to do some settings here for me for it not to repeat like this. If I unpin it, will it disappear? No, it does nothing to. You can't remove the presentation. Okay, let me not do that now. Someone was saying torch. Okay. I didn't know how you even thought of that. Who said torch? Okay. How do you know that? Okay, let's do that. Let's import torch. Pip install torch. So if we are going to install it on Google Colab, pip install, you will have these lines. So to remove them, we add exclamatory mark here so that the underlines are removed. Yes, torch, that's PyTorch. So torch, yes, we need. And anything else? Very good, Anandi. It's a good answer. Torch. And for building, but torch we will be using for the a caption generation itself, because that's some, torch is a high level library torch is something which we use for working with neural networks, some of the deep learning stuffs and LLM stuffs. We use torch. So we are going to use a torch in a very simple way today. Please tell me, like torch and then any other. Are you sure that you don't know the interface library? It starts with G. Any idea? No. Yes. No. Yeah, great, Anandi. Thank you so much. It's Gradio or Gradio, however you pronounce it. So thank you so much. We would use Gradio here, and we will also be using torch. We would also be using transformers. Transformers. You must be knowing about these transformers at least if you are familiar with AI. What does GPT stand for? Chat.
Generative pre-train.
Yes, somebody was saying that. Very good. Who was that?
Sorry, Yuvan sir.
Yuvan, very good. Word. Please repeat, Yuvan. Generative
Pre-trained transform.
Exactly. Very good. Generative pre-trained transformers. Very good, Yuvan. Good job. So this is like what we are working on is also generative AI. Transformers are the architecture, or this year we are importing this transformers library. From this library, we will be doing the image processing function. We'll be importing some of the image processing functions. Let's see them in a while. Transformers are the underlying underlying architecture, the base, the foundation of ChatGPT, how ChatGPT is built. So let me move on to the next step. Let's click on this play button so that these libraries are being installed. Already satisfied transformers, torch are already there. Safe tensors, tokenizers, NumPy, Hugging Face, Hub, and file lock, Gradio in. Okay, already satisfied. I don't know how Gradio was already there. Okay, let me go here. Because Gradio is something which we use every week for building interface. For the testing level, we use Gradio. When we go, if we have to go to the production level, then we will be using Flask and Fast API. And Curio, what is like, these are all like these things are already inbuilt. Okay, now NVIDIA Curio is being installed. Let me see the next install. Click back to this one. Successfully uninstall few things. Okay, successfully installed this. Okay, I think it is removing a particular version and then adding some new versions. Okay, let's wait until this is done so that we can move to the next step. You can also try doing this along, and those who are already doing the internship with Sure now, please, you are requested to do the project, repeat it, and you can tweak a little if you would like to. You can update it, you can upgrade, you can do some extra stuffs and add them to your GitHub repositories. I will come and give start to that, and also add it to your LinkedIn page that you have done this at Sure now. AI. So I'll be able to come and endorse it for you for the skills that you have acquired. You can say that these are the libraries that you are comfortable with, you can use. So yeah, everything is installed now. Let us go to the next step. I will go to click on this, hide output. Step number 2, we have we have installed these 3 libraries. Let's import them. Now we need to import. Let's start with what are we going to use first? We are going to use transformers. Yes. For using transformers we need torch. Let's import torch, and then we would use also we'll also be using transformers. So from transformers we are not going to use the entire transformer entire library. We are going to use from transformers. We are going to import 2 functions. So what are these 2 functions? One is called blip. I thought I was going to be prompted. Okay. One is blip processor. This will help us to process any image that we are going to upload into the app. And then another one is blip for blip for vision command, blip for image retrieval. Conditional generation is what we are like question answering. So this is like for question answer from the image. So if we want to retrieve some text from image, you can use this. This is what Apple does. On iPhones, you have certain features where if you can copy paste from the image itself. So that's through this image text retrieval. And blip for conditional generation is what we are going to use right now. And we will also be needing an inbuilt library called Python imaging library. This is for handling the images. So from this, we are going to import images. And then finally, we would be needing Gradio. So let's import Gradio as GR. Those who are like, okay, this GR you must be knowing already. Let me run this. Like those who are into data science and those who know already how to use NumPy and pandas, how you do it, like import NumPy as NP, import pandas as PD. So the same way Gradio we are importing it as GR. So after installing this is a very heavy lifting stuff. Like if you look at it, like after installing, like maybe my disk is like 41% 40 percentage or less than 40 percentage, because it's 41 giga of 107 that is given freely by Google Colab. So a lot of heavy lifting is done through this transformers library. When we load the function is when, like, this is where we will be, like, loading. No, I'm sorry. This is where we'll be creating the function. Let's do this. Let's do this loading part. I have this processor. What I'm going to do is, first we are going to use this function. Okay, we take this. We are going to use this function. What we will be doing will be, we are assigning a variable called processor, and we are taking this blip processor function, and from that we are going to take the pre-trained model. We need to write the model name. This is something which, this is available, like, this is something which I've already made note of. It's called a Salesforce blip. This is something which I don't know, I have made a note of. I don't remember the name or the spelling exactly. So, and same way, you don't really have to remember these things. If you just Google it, you will get this thing. So this is the name of the pre-trained model itself. This model will help us to process the, like, just like how we have GPT 3.5, GPT 4.0, GPT 4.5. Same way, like Gemini, we have 2.5 today. So like that. This one is image caption based. This is a model which we will be using. Okay, so the first step is the process. The other one is, like, we'll call this as another variable that we are going to name as model, and we are going to take this blip conditional generation, this function. We take this, and again we need the pre-trained of the same model. So let me copy this part and then paste it here. Let me see if they were fine. Yes. Now, yep, they're all loaded here. So, yep. Okay. Okay, pre-processing config.json, tokenizer. So you will have everything here. Once they are loaded, you will be able to see them here. Not in sample data, you should be able to see it here. Okay. Now let's continue building them. This is the in this process, in this step, what we have done is we are making the application ready to process any image that is going to be loaded in future. So after processing it, this will be sent into this for generating the caption. Is that clear? Any doubts until here? Do you have any doubt? Yes, no? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's create the function itself. Like, not the text, not a text here. Let's create a function. This function takes the image as our input. So in this function, we are going to, okay, let me just write the function, you will understand. We will generate caption. Okay, so what we are going to do is, we are defining a function called generate caption, and here inside which we are going to pass an image. Okay, when we pass this image inside, this should be able to. I'm just going to return nothing, just for me to keep it like inside which we are going to write the function. So this function takes the image as input and it sends into this processor. After it is being processed, after the process is over, it is going to send it to the conditional generation model. Like, once this function is over, this function is activated, then it will create the caption. So we can see it in an interface here. Let's try to build that interface together for you to have a you will have an idea of how it is even being built. So image caption app. So if okay, image caption app is what we are building, and we are going to take GR. GR is this radio that we have installed. gr.interface. We are taking this interface function, and this interface function takes several arguments. We are going to have about 6 arguments. What are they? Let's see them one by one. We are going to have a function, and inside this function, we are going to call this generate caption function. Okay, is that clear? We have not written the function yet, but here for us to see the interface to create something like this, we are beginning. So let me just make zoom in a little. This might help you to look at it better. Here function, we have several arguments. Like we are going to add 6 arguments now, or 6 parameters. So parameter number 1 is function fn is equal to fn is the way to call the function in Gradio. And second one is inputs. It's not inputs because I myself have made mistakes of writing it without s input, and I have gotten these errors in the future. In the past. Inputs is equal to, now we are going to take image. Okay, we are not going to have the image already, so we won't be knowing the type of that image. Type of that image is going to be this Python image library. We take this pill, and then we will give the label as label is equal to upload. That's what I remember seeing it like that. Upload an image. So if you see here, the same thing is going to be written here. Upload an image. Let me write that. Upload an image. Okay. So comma, and then next argument is outputs. Again, it's not output; it is outputs. Is equal to gr. I want them to be in a text box because output is a text box. Input is an image here, and output is a text box. So that that text box will have a label. What we can call it, like we can call it the same way how it is written here: generated caption. Generated caption. How many lines? We can have 2 or 3 lines. That's our choice. Maybe like, it's maybe 1 or 2 lines. It will not be it won't be having, like, it's a caption. It's not a summary, or it's not a paragraph that's going to be written. Only a 1 line of only a few words will be written. Like, now we need to give a title. Title is title, as always we call, like Yoranos AI is called Caramel. Caramel image caption generator built by Yoranos AI. Okay, so that's the title of this of our app. Enter. And then we would write description for this app. Upload an image, and the AI will generate a caption for it. I'll write it as please upload an image. Please upload an image, and Caramel AI will generate a caption for it. Okay. So I have like 4. I have, in fact, right now. Let me run this. Okay. Now this is fine. I need to, in fact, I need to make the app work. If underscore underscore name underscore underscore is equal to even if you don't like this line, the app would still work, but just this is best practice to do. So if it is if underscore underscore name underscore is equal to within quotes underscore name underscore colon, and then here we are going to call this app itself. We are calling this app as image caption app. So we image caption app, and we need to launch this app now. LAUNCH. Let's launch this app. Control enter. Full screen. I'll reduce this a little. Now I have this interface ready. Chargement. It is still in French. I still don't understand. Oh my god, it's all in French. I don't know why they déposez l'image ici ou cliquez pour télécharger un fichier. It still says some of the things are still in French to me. I don't understand why. Okay, Caramel AI image caption generator built by Hero AI. Upload an image and upload an image. What happens here? And Caramel AI will generate a caption for it. Okay, this is not going to work right now. Let me just click on. I would like to maybe upload some image. I have something in my local machine. I have some image. So I am uploading something. Yes, it's not going to give anything. And flag. Okay, I don't want this flag button here. Let me remove them by having allow flagging. Never allow. I thought something. I thought prompt it's not doing that. Allow flagging is equal to never. Let me run this. Oh my god, I forgot. Come on here. Let me run this again. Chargement. Déposer l'image ici. Oui, je l'ai déposé. I could have it. Guest images here. When I click here, nothing is going to be done because we have not built the function yet. We have just loaded the function. It's an empty function, so it is giving an empty. There's no result. It's empty. The box is empty because our function is also empty. Let's build the function now. Let's build it fast. This is in fact easier than the other parts itself because there are only 4 lines. That's all. We have to just keep loading. We don't have any great. We're not going to do any great things from now. It's all in fact very simple because once you understand the logic, this is the most easiest part. Right now, what we need to do, we need to convert this image. Okay, we have uploaded one image. This image should be converted to RGB image. So what we are going to do is RGB underscore image. This is the variable name that I'm giving. You can give anything you want. RGB is equal to, now I want whatever image that is uploaded here. This image. Okay, this argument. This image. I'm asking this, this function. This function's work is to convert. Convert what? Convert the image into RGB. Okay, whatever image that I'm uploading, I want that to be converted into RGB. Then, okay, after that there is some input, inputs. Whatever that is put into this, whatever that is going to be put into this inputs, I want them to be, I want this processor. Okay, let me hide this. This processor. Blip processor from pre-train. I want this processor to process this image. This, I'll try to test it. Inside this, it's called images. Images is equal to this RGB image. This is what we are writing inside, and I want this to be returned. How it is going to be converted, the converted RGB is going to be processed. We are going to use tensors. This is from the PyTorch itself. this particular function is inside PyTorch. I want them in points, and then for the outputs, thing, like okay, the input, whatever that input we are giving inside, first this image is converted into RGB, and after converting that into RGB, it is sent into this processor for it to they are converted into tensors. If you have already studied machine learning and deep learning, you must be knowing what a tensor is. Maybe if you would like to understand more, you can ask this question here, or even in the future, whether we can do something related to deep learning, and also we'll be doing much more advanced level of AI stuff. Outputs is equal to now we are going to take the model stuff here. We are taking this model, which is first one processing. Images just being processed, and they are just split into points. And once they are broken into tensors, this model is going to generate the caption. So this will the work of this function is to create the caption itself. So on the project where this is nothing but like two asterisks. If you have one asterisk, it's like putting away all the functions from a library. But here, when you have two asterisks, it's like importing the dictionary functions inside, like value pairs from the generate function itself. So here we are passing as inputs, and whatever that is being processed is sent into this. Now finally we need the caption out for taking the captions. What we are doing now is caption is equal to processor. Not processor. Dot decode. So this is right now Kansas. It's all local Kansas generator, and they need to be whatever the Kansas need to be decoded from whatever output is going to get here. But that's what it's going to do. The decoding is going to text. The first item, there is so many items that are going to be output. We need the first item, and also we skip
இதை ஸ்டாப் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் கொடுக்கணும். பக்கத்தில் இதே டேப்ல ரெண்டு இருக்கும். இது ஒன்று இதில் போய் என் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் கொடுக்கணும். இதே மாதிரி அதுலேயும் வாங்கணும். சரி
Submit processing. It's taking this much time. And also it's an image thing. Okay, nothing is outputted. But this is the problem now. Okay, let me go into this. I just have to scan through the top.
Copy.
These things are
once again.
Okay.
Ma'am could be. Yeah.
Sure. Now processing, which means it's loading and then processing. I need to push here. Okay, and then change the image, smooth spelling, virtual canvas, yeah, points, yes, converting its images, okay. So that's fine. Decode. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is something really funny. I am not even somebody you know what it is like now this it's somewhere here. Can you find out what the error like I just find out errors could you please tell me what the error is like? Did you like those who are attending it, you were able to find you were able to find out? So you have to do that actually, right? That's neat. That's great. I mean, because since I'm not returning anything, I'm returning all, as long as I do this, it's going to return on because I need to have more captions here. Then we just try, like this should be working. Let's do this, and then something that's great. Good job. Good job to me. And just do this and on this. Okay. It's still not good. Then I run it in the order. Maybe I can these things are the item up to item that. And you run this again. Run this again. And now let me. Okay, it's just like this. Then increase from 74 to 1. Let me try this. Okay, couple of rows are running in a field as the something or something. I don't know if something is there. I had at least some input because some operators of the input is given. And this is very basic stuff, and but if you just keep building on it, you can build into a great application. Then you just try building something, adding some of the which I have. Just search for some interesting images. Inside the same wave, I have some icons.com. So yeah, this is some good jobs. What do you able to see?
If interested people can.
I thought you were going to say something. Okay, now with that being said, like, I'm doing my part. Yeah, I'm doing my part. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. What are you doing? What are you doing?
We are completing
Which college and what are you doing? Caption generation AI. It's very powerful. It's not an easy thing. For example, this is something which this is in fact what we have used PyTorch and we use transformers. There are some very different AI libraries. We have this very small app. You can check this and click on this link, and this will be publicly available. I share this link with you. You can try it from your end as well, which should be working fine. I share this link with you. You can easily check it for yourself. This link is going to be available for like if I want to upload some image, I might even have images. I have some this was graphical this link is now this share link expires in 3 months hosting. So if you want, publish this app on pieces. By doing that, you will also see able to add this to your project. Essentially, GitHub showcases as you can get the kind of photos which you need to see in the future. So that being said, if you have any questions, please do let me know. Thank you so much for your patience. This is to take over. I'm going to explain about she has something to do and also certification and few portions she would like to transform. Thank you so much. That's it.
Hi, all of you. I hope your session was good, and I can definitely hear from all of you what you found the entire plan. How did it go about? Can you please answer here? I really wish to hear from you. Hello. Can I get to hear from you, please? alone, let us talk. Chapter 2 says let's go together, which is over, and now they are moving to nicely. Thank you. So chapter 3, what we have in chapter 2. What that you got to see is these are, chapter 3 is how you set a job. We spoke about some 5 important steps. Some of them are known to you, some of them are new to you. Yes, here, the whole is still going to know that to secure your job, you have certain other skills also, which is very, very important. It has to be part of you as your personality and your profile. So we at here now who are initial programming AI, which is an AI institute, where we've been doing research. So back and forth we do research, we do development, we do teaching, we do creative prototypes, etc. So why is this? If you're taking a immersion programming AI, we give you certain value added modules, and one of the modules are mental preference sessions, which we do in the sort of teaching that we have always done. So value added modules include first one being mental preference sessions. Okay. Yeah. And others which we have introduction to business English or French. If you feel you have your level in English, then you can choose business French. But if you feel you want to learn a new foreign language, then they are happy to teach you business or French. Okay? So I use this one with the programs itself. This is the second value module. And next is public speaking. Something which I do. So many people already have. So many people whenever I and some of them also said that it is somewhere I'm okay, but I have a fear. All this is a big job. You have so much learning out of this course, experience is something that you can follow. It is not something which is just common. Okay, so what you should do is this also will be a value added to of your program. Now, let's go to the session.
practical approach and making you do your projects so that you can add to the repository and show it to your recruiters. Profile building is another important criteria and job placements. Okay. Now, before we can wind up for the day, if you have missed anything, okay, any step today, if you have missed out, and if you feel that you have lost or you want to try it at some point, I would suggest you to please scan this QR, log on to our YouTube channel, subscribe there, and watch all the videos of all the webinars that we were and here. Okay, and so similarly, thank you, Doctor, and merci. Again, I request you to please give us 5 stars on Google. So once both of this or one of the things done, you can give me a thumbs up before you can quit. Okay, you can scan this QR. It takes you to our Google Maps page, and we love to be encouraged. We would love if you can appreciate us for this initiative. Give us a 5 star there and keep following us for more such content. Like I told you, we've designed the webinar list and the topics for the next upcoming Saturdays until the end of December. So that is one, and this is going to be the model of how your certificate will look like. You can again scan this QR to reach out to the feedback form. You can mention any specific improvements that you would like us to do. You can please mention there, or you can also fill out the Google form so that we can generate your certificate and it is sent to your email. So the certificate is going to be able to people who has attended the webinar, and we will be sure about creating a caption generating tool, okay, through AI. Alright, so this is what we did today, and yes, that's about it. You can go ahead and watch these 3 keywords ready, and if you will be able to please give me a thumbs up each time that you're done with it, and you can quit further. And you can always ask us if there's any difficulty to reach. They just say, oh, you're back, okay, I thought you quit, I need to bring it back. Thank you, Tejasvi. You are Tejasvi by giving us a 5 star review and reiterate all our upcoming webinars. Okay. Thank you, it was nice to have you here. You can also follow us on YouTube, and the certificate is rated once you fill the feedback form. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, we are certain and available. After you know that we are in a physical premises here in our AS office is opposite to Skyward Mall on Pudumani Road. On just right there in the bridge. Okay. So you can reach out to us on email, WhatsApp, or call, or walk into our place.
You know how you take over, you talk to us. Everybody has, tell them everybody has to register. Because only by filling up the feedback form will be able to get the certificate. If they want a certificate, the feedback form.
Make sure that you all fill your feedback form. It's very important. If there is any difficulty, please write on the chat, or you can let us know right now. We are meeting there to help you until the moment this goes through and you're done with all of this. So certification edition can be done with the feedback form. Please scan your YouTube channel, subscribe and watch all the other webinars which are on here. And also give us a 5 star on Google. That really makes us happy and keeps us going. Anybody who wants it as a link, please let me know. I can type it in the chat.
You can ask her. Talk to me. What? Cough. Oh, you're having cough. Anandi, you? You don't have cough, no? Go. No excuse.
Ask everyone to fill it.
Yes, ask them. Preferably, have you filled the form? Is there any? You log in from your. No. You're logging in from HR, that one.
Yes.
Do that. Ask them, is there any difficulty for you? If you need any help, do you need any help? Have you all filled out the forms one by one? You just keep calling. You know the ones who are already here. Others from outside who are. Ask them. All these are skills which will be useful for you for life. If you hesitate, you're going to address a big crowd. You will see a big
One
team.
by one is like. Anyone fill the form or you have faced any difficulties? Time is it? Everyone fill the form? Or you have facing any difficulties to fill? நேம் சொல்லுங்க அதில் இருக்கிறவங்க நேம் அபிஷேக் குமார் அதே fill the form மேம் அப்படி தானே கேட்க சொல்லுங்க அபிஷேக் குமார் are you fill the form? No response. Amira, what about you? Devi Priya, Rashini, Shakti Kannan. No response.
No, his answer. Sorry. So everyone should talk. You should ask it. You all will get this turn back to you. When you are not talking, when teachers are asking, when you are talking, when your subordinates are not talking, it makes you feel, am I talking to a black screen? Madame, vous allez bien? Vous allez bien? Oui. Oui, je vais bien. Je vais très bien, merci. Et vous? Vous parlez. Vous parlez cette phrase. Oui, madame. Je vais bien. Je vais bien. Mais je suis enrhumée. Je suis enrhumée.
Je suis malade.
Right, Rashini.
If you say je suis malade, je vais bien. Qu'est-ce qui se passe à la fin? Vous répondez. C'est bon, on continue. Je suis enrhumée. J'ai un peu de rhume. Je suis enrhumée. And I have this running nose or whatever. I have got. Cut the line, Shakti. Cut the line. Recording is good enough. You keep talking until everyone should be there, but cut the live alone. You understand, Shakti?
Only 2 members are there.
Only 2 are there from that side. If it's our people, you can.
Rashini Internship.
from outside.
Rashini.
Rashmi, okay. Alright. Then they are already interns, you can quit them. Say a thank you. You say a thank you and you quit.
Thank you so
Just
much.
means on me. Just means on me. On me.